Morning, Leslie. Sitting here, boy, ready for another weekend, having a little slurp of coffee. You know, I don't normally have a coffee this time in the morning, but I thought to myself, I don't know. I fancied it, you know, boy. Sometimes you do, don't you?
Yeah, need a bit of a pick you up to get you going with your coffee first thing. How was your Easter, Brian? How did that go?
You know what, boy? I have to say, Easter was a surprise in a lot of ways, and that was probably one of the nicest Easters I had in a long while.
Oh, that's lovely, lovely.
And I'm trying to think now. That was on the hell day was that? I think that was that was Easter Sunday.
Yep.
And I weren't up to much, and because the girl Rosemary, her trolley aren't coming till the end of May. They got the school holidays at the end of May.
Oh yeah, Suffolk Show Week. Yep.
So her lot are coming then. So she didn't see me. Poor old girl, you know. I think she was a little bit sort of downhearted about it, you know.
Yes.
So what I say to her, I say, well, don't worry. I say, we'll make the best of it, you know. So during the week before, I went round and helped her. She wanted to sort her garden bath out.
Yes.
So not that she used the damn thing, you know. I mean, she cleaned it all out, and I hoosed round, and we swept it all round and wiped it down. And then, of course, that was nice on the Sunday till about, I don't know, 3 o'clock, I suppose, and it's been pulled in cold, didn't it?
Yeah, then it turned a bit, didn't it? Yep.
Yeah, so the top didn't come off on the hot tub, you know, that didn't come off, and I think, you know. Anyway, look, she asked me if I wanted to go round.
Yes.
And have a hot cross bun.
Oh, right, okay. Is that a euphemism for anything, Brian?
Huh?
Is that a euphemism? Would you like to come round for a hot cross bun? Is that a euphemism?
No, I think they come from the co-op. So she had she put a tablecloth out, bless her heart.
Yes.
I didn't realise, but her mate Margaret was coming round as well.
Yep.
So when I finally get round there, because I stubbed me toe as I was getting ready.
Oh, no.
Christ, that hurt,
Oh, it
boy.
does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty, the pain that goes through your foot, doesn't it, and up to your knee. Anyway, I finally sorted myself out, hobbled round, and when we got round there, she had an Easter egg for me, boy.
Oh, that's lovely. How nice.
Guess what sort of Easter egg that was?
Would it be a Yorkie?
How'd you know?
Ah, I know you love Yorkies, you see, and I know she knows you love Yorkies.
Well, yes, that was. She got me a ruddy great Yorkie Easter egg. There was a bottle of Good Ship sitting there.
Excellent.
A pot of cheese savouries. I do like cheese savouries, boy. There's something about them. No, they're nice, aren't they, boy?
No,
you know,
yeah, they're okay.
You open the packet, before you know where you are, the ruddy packet's gone, because there's some Moorish, aren't they, you know? And there was a bottle of rosé there, you see.
Oh, right,
and I
okay.
said, hello, what's going on here? She said, well, Margaret's going to join us, if that's all right. So lo and behold, about another 15 minutes, Margaret turned up, because she's on her own as well. So we sit there, putting the world to rights, and Christ, they went on with some old crap, boy. My Christ, sitting there talking about this loose woman, and what's the other thing they're going on about? They're going about this morning, all the daytime crap, you know. I was sitting there chewing over all this, so I kept myself to myself with me cheese savouries. I didn't up me Yorkie Easter egg. I thought I'll save that.
So let me get this right, Brian. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. So you were invited round to Rosemary's, and there was some Ghost Ship. There was a nice bottle of rosé, and then Margaret came round as well.
Yes.
Do you think they had something in mind for you, Brian?
She turned up, and then what we done, because when that turned mucky, we went indoors, and we had a hot cross bun, and that was a nice way. Now on the bank holiday Monday,
is that a hot cross bun? Is that a euphemism for anything?
I thought, huh?
No, carry on.
The hell are you going on about, boy?
I've just got a vision. Carry on. Keep going.
Do you want me to tell you or don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, stop bloody well interrupting then. So, the hell was I saying?
Easter Monday.
Now you'll put me off, look.
Easter Monday, that's
right. So, that was after the Easter Sunday.
Yes, normally
and so I thought to myself, I don't know, I was bored, boy. I didn't have a lot to do, you know.
Yeah.
And so I phoned the gal rose me up, and I say, do you fancy a ride out to Felixstowe?
Oh, so you've been my neck of the woods.
That's right, yes, because I say to her, Leslie live here, somewhere. So so we got in the car. Well, she was thrilled a bit, boy.
Yep.
That, I'd made the effort. I drove so she could have a little drink,
Yes.
So we had a hell of a job to park, boy.
I mean, it's
Up
difficult.
and down them ruddy roads, you couldn't find a parking space. The car park was full, but luckily enough, there was a old girl in the car, and she was going out. So I sort of wound my window down. I said, "Are you gone?" And she say, "Yes, I am." I said, "Right, well, I'll hang fire and I'll back in." So I got a space. Didn't have to pay for it, you see, boy.
No, that's good. That's good.
Parking the side road, didn't have to pay.
Yeah, well, I live in one of those side roads. You probably went up and down my road.
More than likely, because I went up and down every ruddy road there was, boy. But anyway,
Most
I found a parking space, and I have to be honest, by the time we got there, we were ruddy starving, boy.
Did you have some fish and chips then?
I'd had a little bit of scrambled egg for breakfast, but I was still hungry.
Yes.
So I say to her, "Well, look, there's a chip shop over there, but they had a restaurant on the side, and because that was a bit chilly, bit mucky, we went in there. It was the Regal
Fish Bar. Yeah.
Regal Fish Bar, that's right.
Yes.
And went in the restaurant there. And it was, very friendly and obliging. That's all done out nice in there, boy,
Lovely, yes, yes.
So I had a Taylor card, of course.
Of course, yes.
And the gal Rosemary had a place.
Yes.
Bit of place.
Lovely.
Bloody great bit that was and all, And she had a glass of wine.
Yes.
I just had a cook because I thought, well, if I'm driving,
you had a what?
I had a cook, and I thought I ain't gonna tempt fate and have too much, else I'll be pulled over, and what'll happen.
No, you're very sensible.
So you gotta be sensible, boy. So we wolfed that into us. But the thing that got me, boy, right?
Yes.
I went off to the loo.
Yes.
I said, well, before we go out, venture outside, because I know what'll happen. I'll get out there and I'll need a pee. So I went to the toilet.
Yep.
And they got a couple of urinals there,
Yes.
And I stood there having a slash, and this old boy come in. He stood next to me, right, getting himself out, and he say, "Have you had a bit of food?" While I was having a slash. And I thought, well, Christ almighty, all the times to talk to someone, but I answered him like a fool.
Yes.
I mean, what I really wanted to say was mind your own ruddy business, but I was obliging, and I say, yeah, it was all right. He said, yeah, he said a bit of card was right across my plate. I said, yeah, well, so was mine. So, anyway, I done all that, washed my hands, of course.
Yes, but they're nice and friendly in Felixstowe, you see. People strike up conversations while you're having a wee.
But the thing I want to make clear is the dryers in there need to be replaced because they're very, very slow in dry. And I stood there, and a bloke behind me who had been talking to me,
Yes.
he was waiting, but I will not leave until my hands are dry. Because there's nothing worse as you go out and they're still dripping, and people think, Christ almighty, dry your hands, you dirty bugger. So I done that, and I come out. Then we walked up, and we see where you do your radio show from.
Yes, where I'm sitting right now. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we see that.
Yep.
And for 2 pins, I could have tapped on the window, but I knew you weren't going to be there, you see. So
no.
We walked round the back. All the rides are gone, boy, aren't they?
Yeah, all the rides are gone. It's like a Beach Street village now with lots of food, places to eat.
The girl Rosemary called it an artisan market.
That's right. She's very astute. Yes, it is.
Now, what the hell that is, I do not know, but she said it's an artisan market. Now, there was arts and crafts.
Yes.
Now, the thing that took my eye, right,
yes.
There's a shop round there called Village Bike. Now, you know where I'm going, don't you, boy?
Oh, you don't need to go there. We all know.
I done a double take, and I thought, Christ, what's that, a knocking shop? But that one, of course, that was a place that do bike repairs and bits and pieces, bells and saddles. But I thought, well, that's quite a good name, because if you get your attention,
It does.
And then she bought a load of old crap, because, she sees something, she got to buy it.
Yes.
She went over there and she bought a lucky stone or whatever it was. So we then walked up see the wheel?
Yeah, did you go on the wheel?
No. She say to me, how'd you fancy that? And I say, you won't get me on that. Christ, I don't know how to say upright, boy, to you.
Well, it's very safe. It's very, very safe.
she wanted to get on it, and I said, no, I said, I ain't going on that. We'll walk up here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, if you go on what we realised is that when they put it up, you can see the top of the wheel from our bedroom window. So that means people on the top of the wheel can see my bedroom window. So we have to keep the curtains closed now.
I was going to say, do you have to make sure the blind is down? Because people are snappy buggers, you know, boy. They'll look in.
Go up there with their binoculars, I know.
That's right. So we walked up the prom.
Yes.
And we had an ice cream, you know.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Went right up to the pier, because I had a snout in there, you see.
That's lovely, the pier, yes.
Wait, that was quite noisy, boy.
Yeah.
You know, there was little children were everywhere in there. You know, unruly, running about. So I got some coins and hit a girl on a few machine. They put them in the tub, you know.
Yes.
You put the tub under the spout.
Yes.
Then you put your pound coin in.
Yep.
And that spit the money out. That's dozy clever.
It's very clever. And then you get lots of tickets, don't you, from the machines?
Yeah, well, this is what I'm going on about, because these ruddy tickets, right, that kept spilling these tickets out of these machines that we were going on. And I say to the girl, Rosemary, shall we give these to a kid, you know? Because,
nice. Yes.
You know, kiddies. She said, no. She said, you have to cash them in and get a prize.
Okay.
So we carried on playing.
Yes.
So I then said, well, how many we got? I don't know, because they had a ruddy great bundle of them. So we put them all out. I counted them.
Yes.
There's 101 tickets.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
I didn't realise at that time, but they have got machines that will count them for you. So I sat there and counted all these ruddy tickets. When they got a machine, you have to feed them in.
Yes.
And then what that do? That burp, and then that give you. Well, that do.
No, it's fine.
And then then that spit out a ticket and that say 101 tickets. Right? Well, I already know I got 101 tickets. Well, bugger me, we queue up, right, boy?
Yes.
And there's only one person behind the counter.
Yes.
We queue up there, and I see all the prizes. You know, they've got all the little racing cars and things. Yep. And I think the girl Rosemary had it in her mind she might get a dolly or something for her her little autumn. You know, for her to play with when she come. When we got there, boy, 101 tickets. Bear in mind.
Yes.
What do you think she got?
Well, I don't know. Something nice, little clock radio or something.
A box of ruddy, what were they called, snapping things. That's all she got. A little old box, no bigger than a box of drawing pins, and it's got these things inside. Oh, she says she'll like them.
What, you throw them down on the ground and they make a noise, don't they?
Snappers.
Yes. Oh, caps.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
like
you
caps.
know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah, go on.
She'll give them to that little heathen, and she'll be lashing them against my wall or my windows, won't she? You know, so. But what got me was 101, boy, and all she got was a box of snappers. we had a drink on the pier as well.
Lovely. Yep. That's nice.
I had another. Well, I had a shandy, boy. I had a half a shandy.
Yes.
I thought I'll be safe with that, you know.
Yes.
But she had another glass of rosé.
Yes.
And
well, next time you come, you'll have to come and look me up, and we'll perhaps go on the wheel together.
No, I ain't going on the wheel, but I'll come round, or perhaps we can grab a bag of chips or something, you know.
That'd be lovely, Brian. That'd be lovely.
You know, I miss it, boy, when I used to put the fish and chips in newspaper. Do you remember?
Oh, I do remember it, yeah. Tasted much better, didn't it?
That's exactly what I was about to say, me old Matty. That used to taste so much nicer out the newspaper. Now, at that restaurant we went to,
yes,
they have got newspaper, but that ain't newspaper. That's just printed so it looked like it, you know.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's a nice touch, isn't it?
That's exactly what the girl Rosemary she say. Look at this. She said, "This is old fashioned." You know.
I used to like eating
nice in there, boy.
Used to like eating out of newspaper. You'd get black fingers, wouldn't you? You know, as the newspaper ink
yes,
came
you
off.
would. Yeah. And old vinegar would suck all the way through, wouldn't it? And you'd end up holding it, and your hands they'd be dirty, and that stink of vinegar for hours, wouldn't it, boy?
Brian, on that note, we're going to have to leave it this week, but thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed Felixstowe. Will you come again?
Yes, I don't mind. I'll take another jaunt down there another time. When it's warmer, though, I think next time, you know.
Yes. There's been a bit of a breeze. Anyway, have a lovely weekend, Brian. Take care. Lots of love to Rosemary.
All right then, me old matey. See you later. Cheerio
Cheerio.
together.